Good evening, guys and girls. I am your voice of choice, DrMarxout, bringing you a prime-time edition of Blitz Wrestling Organization's Cure for the Common Wrestling Show. This is Remedy. And we are kicking things off with a battle of hosses and/or pseudo-hosses, as our inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, Hugo Lazarus, the final boss, making his way back down here. Got a big night of festivities planned for this evening, including that big main event we hyped up on Storm, that 2 out of 3 Falls Blitz Division Championship match between the champion Eddie Matua and former champion, the man he beat, the man that just joined Project Mayhem, Nightmare. Hello, Lucius. Welcome to the feed. And there you go, Supernova Pro in the feed, dropping it. Blackout. Big-ass night for Blackout tonight. If you ain't subscribed to them, do so when we are done. Pay attention to your feed. They are coming out with guns a-blazing this evening. If memory serves, it's basically a mini pay-per-view. And they're doing that shit for free. I mean, all of our shows are free, but, you know what I mean. Making his way down, the Ohio Adonis made his pay-per-view debut. And as luck would have it, sorry, I was paying attention to the Twitter feed. I'm just stunned that it's working right now. Coming up just short against number 1 contender, Jamal Atlas. Jerome Alpha is the number 1 contender. Jamal Atlas thought he was the number 1 contender because he beat the former number 1 contender, Johnny Blitz, who has been missing since catching the L train to the most dominant of dominants, Ray Damonio. Yeah, man, it's his attitude rubs me the wrong way. Maybe it's the fact that he's from Ohio. This dude's got everything you need in a champion, though. And hot damn, a 4-way tag team number 1 contender match. Is that in the heavyweight tag team or the cruiserweight tag team? Because I know our champ's the Risen. I know that they're getting that shot at Flying Mighty. There you go. We got Hugo Lazarus. We got Jamal Atlas. Their names sound too damn similar. We got an opening bell. Remedies go. And Lazarus starting things off with that face buster immediately. Final boss here. He's actually been getting more success over in Supernova Pro than he has been back here, even though he is the guy that started our whole division. He was the first champion. The only other man besides Ray Damonio to hold that strap. Atlas showing the power game, completely whiffs on that spinning back fist, though. I don't think he realized how much he doubled over Lazarus. Hangs the boss a big chop into that, well, tie and vest, but, not very effective. Fighting outside on the playground here. And a nasty overhead belly-to-belly suplex onto those mats. I know I talk about how thin those things are. We actually had a kid fall on them, and we almost had a lawsuit. Spins out with the Hangman's neckbreaker. Now throwing the paws all over the outside. Going for that neckbreaker. Atlas coming back with a falling armbar. Now Lazarus with the takedown, just rubbing his face on those mats. There's not a whole lot of give. There's a lot of duct tape. Like, you could easily get busted open just getting dropped on that and scraped across it. Referee's countered 8. Lazarus looking like he's prepared to take the count out. And there you go, Lazarus renewing an old rivalry tonight against the Blood God. And what was Supernova's... I'm still saying that was match of the year. I don't know if that actually won your guys' match of the year, but that was a fight forever moment. And Atlas just showing off that stupid amount of strength with those overhead belly-to-bellies. Tossing Lazarus around like he's not 6'9", 6'10", about 290. I think he actually might be on 305 Live at this point. Lazarus with the go behind. Goes for that lariat, gets strung up on that top rope. First cover attempt of the match, forearm to the face, gets a 1 count. The resiliency of Lazarus on full display as he gets dumped right back out to the playground. And then Atlas just rolling and chilling out in front of him. It's very ungovernable. Got right back with that lower angle belly-to-belly suplex, almost dropping Lazarus on the back of his neck. And then a nasty Mongolian chop, but only one-arm Mongolian, so is that like a Korean chop? Going for the kick, Lazarus catches it into the overhead exploder. And Atlas just pops right back up out of it. Completely unfazed. Final boss sent into that corner. Atlas runs through with the forearm. Northern Lariat. Ducks behind. Huge Uranage. Final boss bounced off the mat. Kicks out at 2.5 though. Like a 9-foot Uranage. That's damn gross. Atlas here measuring. Has him up. Fall of Olympus. Into the cover back press. Hooks the far leg. Jamal Atlas picks up another big win here against the former champion. Strung Lazarus up with that hot shot on that top rope. Blood God is might be on easy streak tonight. Lazarus basically caught the hands. Right here, that Uranage. Picking up Lazarus like he's a cruiserweight. That was gross. And right here, spun him out into the fall of Olympus. Leg hook, back press, ball game. The Ohio Adonis here, victorious in our opening bout. We move on from Haas action to the Blitz original piece, our women's tag team division. Rematch from it wasn't even last week, it was a few days ago. As the Rising Stars won another shot at the #1 contenders to Project Mayhem's women's tag team titles, Air Caramba. She basically went backstage, she flipped a table, throwing a hissy fit about how she was in a match earlier. Not just a match, but she got absolutely it was bad. BJ Wiley beat the absolute bricks off of Steph Basic. And then Basic had to come down and try to beat 2 former women's champions. It didn't go well. Allie Starr was out on her feet on the outside. Basic was left behind. It was bad. So looking for redemption here. I can tell you now, our pay-per-view has finally gotten a name. I couldn't believe it when the damn thing slid across my desk. By desk, I mean my announce booth, because I don't have a desk. I just talk. Apparently, somebody has a sense of humor. Our next supercard, and 3 weeks, I believe. His rising stars are already out here. And Mayhem on the attack early. Breeze going right after CC Bones, Miller after Valentino. Throwing rising stars to scraps. I was so distracted trying to come up with a straight face to tell you that our next supercard is called When Fluffy Bunnies Attack. I didn't even see Miller and Breeze come down here. Bones going to start this thing off. Bones out on her feet already. We got Bones in basic. Let's go. Steph whipped hard into that neutral corner. Bones in with that bulldog variation. And then almost sort of like a cartwheel into the elbow drop, and then just throwing the fist at that lower back. And now into the triangle choke. Using a variation of one of Basic's own moves. Steph, though, showing some power game. Picks her up and sits her down with the power bomb. Targeting that lower back of Bones. Now sitting in the Rising Stars corner. CC though fights her way out, gets caught, sent right back in. Tag brings in Allie Star. Basic has Allie, tosses her like a missile. Going for that right hand, Bones stops and throws a right of her own. Pops up into that head scissor takeover. Rolls through with that perfect neck snap. Figure fours the neck. Daddy's 3 countdown, seeing if we got a tap out situation here. Star powers out of it. Fights her way back to her feet. Now gets sent into the Erica Rumble corner. Fights her way out for the back elbow, however. Looking for a toss of some sort. Bones throws that shot to the upper back. Allie Star is one of the secretly strongest women in our company. Like, she's scary strong. She doesn't look it. Right now, all she's looking at is that top turnbuckle post. Looking at it a little bit closer with that snake eyes. Bones going to let the tag happen. Stephanie Basic back in. Runs through with that single leg drop kick. Bones ducks the line, soul kick down low. Brings Basic down, swings her out. Into that DDT. Bones looking to finish this thing off on her own. Rolling it up. Roll them Bones. Basic might be out. Now sent into the Eric Rumble corner. Valentina getting her first action in the match. Bones has Basic up in the Caliente driver. Plants her with Valentina's move. Now Valentina up top. Hits her variation on the C defeat. Allie started to break it up before it even starts. Caught that spin out neck breaker. Now Valentina's bouncing Basic's head off that mat. Valentina showing a little more aggression here. Valentina springboards in. Beautiful shooting star press. Kicking off that second rope. Hooks the cover. And that's going to be ball game, even with the interference in the beginning of Project Mayhem. New match, same result. Stephanie Basic caught all sorts of pain train. Hit the roll, got hit with roll them bones. Eric Carumba decided they were going to switch finishers. And then that beautiful springboard shooting star press. Move is spicy as hell. victorious even after being assaulted by the champs. Air Carumba moves on here. Yeah, I would be afraid to be Stephanie Basic now. Ally Starr's not going to be happy about that. So we move on from women's tag team action to men's tag team action, as the current #1 contender, Storm Team 3, and technically she died earlier this week anyway to Air Carumba, so yeah, it's not been a good week to be Stephanie Basic. And Sato's killed almost everybody. But we got Storm Team 3 being represented tonight by the Knott Brothers Storm, because they're not related. They're all just named Storm, conveniently and coincidentally enough. We got Brandon and Carmelo being flanked by the man that brought them all together, Christian Storm, in a rematch from our opening supercard, Season's Beatings, the Highlanders. Highlanders were one match away from getting that first shot at the Risen. We're defeated by Run PGH, though. You know, what's funny about that is WPXI is the only local news channel I watch, because F the other 5. But yeah, Storm Team 3 is definitely a little more accurate. Their only loss this season coming to the hands of our champions, the Risen. Risen looking to go back to being Rise of 2 belts. They ain't here tonight. They're busy getting ready. See, I don't watch... WTA is the one I watch the least, so I don't know who anyone on their team are. Fun fact, Supernova and I are bantering about Pittsburgh weather channels. Well, Pittsburgh local news. If you don't know, now you know. And I'm rambling. We got tag team action. Little guys versus hosses. Rematch from Season's Beatings. Brandon in the bandanas, Mello in the jacket. Storm wearing the bolts. Fun fact, they're all named Storm. Christian Storm wearing the bolts. On the topic of Storm, we're getting some debuts next week on next week's Storm, both season-wise and just in general. I'm being told that the Gentlemen's Club will be back next week. I don't know against who. They'll be back. And I'm being told we got more British invasion going on. That's all I got, is just some guys from the UK. Right now, we got those hosses from Scotland, the Highlanders. The two of them combined way more than all of Storm Team 3. Angus Fenwick out front. Gregor Erskine in the back. Yeah, that's a whole lot of beef. Them boys big. Like, they made the Wild Stallions look small, and the Stallions are about 600 combined pounds. I'm going to say Angus is about 310, Gregor's about 340, 350. When you're 310 and you're the little guy on the team. Hashtag Hoss Life. I see a whole lot of upside to these guys. I don't know where or when, but they've got championship makings. I'm calling it myself. Mello looking to start things off with Angus. We are a go. And Angus immediately at that boss man style slam. Has a hold of the arm, now throwing the boots down low. Drops that haymaker. Mello fighting back with the jawbreaker off the ground. This one's going to be all power versus speed and technical ability. And Thaddeus 3 counts down. By God, that man's got a family. Pick him up. I mean, I'll have my people talk to your people. We've got a number of teams that would be willing to partake in the Collins Cup. We've got Storm Team. We've got the Highlanders. There's like 47 variations on Project Mayhem and Run PGH. And Angus and Brandon throwing the paws now back and forth. Although I would like to say the idea of the Highlanders versus the Agents of Chaos sounds hilarious. Angus throwing the leather. Has Brandon up, bounces him off the rope, sits him out with the power bomb. Storm though fighting back with the arm breaker. They're trying to kick out the big trees. Setting into the Highlanders corner. We're not getting a tag. We're getting a big boot. Into a cutter. Stevie owes a dub. We get a quick tag. Big Gregor brought in. Comes in hot with the big boot. Nasty avalanche body splash. And then a throat chop just for good measure. And then a huge overhand right. We're getting tags on both sides. Mello brought back in. Goes for that basement drop kick low. Gregor steps backwards, says, no, child. Not happening. Hits outside Russian leg sweep, and then a stinger of a kick right across the sternum. How many S words can I use? All of them. Goes for that Insigiri. Gregor dodges it. Highlanders looking to not be embarrassed here again tonight. Mello fights back with that European uppercut. Finally hits that basement drop kick, staggering Erskine. And then boxes the ears. Kicks out the other leg. Gregor, though, powers his way off. Goes for that chop, stopped. King Hippo punch down low. Spinning back kick. Runs through with that Insigiri. No, I will totally bow to Dr. Seuss. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I think Seuss actually has the fancy pieces of paper, though. And then Brandon Bealed across the ring. I think there's more hair on Gregor's head than any of Storm Team 3 has on their chin. Wearing beards is a terrible burden. It's not for the weak. There you go, Blackout coming to you live at 10:30 tonight. And we got another cutter, Erskine, taken out now. Steve Taylor's in the hole, $40. And there's a slide that got stopped. Angus whipped in at Storm Team's corner. Set up for the flatliner. Mello dives with the drop kick. Blackouts at 10:30 tonight. The Collins Cup's in there. We got a Calgary Cloverleaf. Knee into the upper back. Fenwick, though, powers off using some of that leg strength. Sends Mello in, catches the kick. Hops over it into the Gamagiri. Fenwick showing some agility, has a hold. big chops to the jaw. Angus here has got all cylinders going. Not a man you want to have some momentum going against. Man's like the juggernaut. Mello hung up top. Set far neutral corner. No, see, Iceman uses the Keystone Cloverleaf. That was the Calgary Cloverleaf, eh? Big difference. One's got maple syrup, one's got french fries and coleslaw on it. Mello gets that shot down low, and then a sandwich between the Highlanders. Who then just decide they want to bro up in the middle. Because, you know, why not? #1 contenders on their heels right now. Gregor in the corner has bad intentions for Mello here. Erskine runs through. Big spear. God damn. Into the cover. Mello doesn't watch enough Supernova to know all you got to do is drop it into a DDT. And Brandon is tossed inside out. Mello on the shoulders. Dropped into that burning hammer variation. And Angus took care of Brandon on the outside. Mello might be dead here. And Christian up on the ropes, distracting Thaddeus. That's not very Christianly. And that Steiner drops all the weight across that back. Snaps that belly-to-belly suplex. Carmelo Storm getting absolutely worked here by the Highlanders. Quick snap elbow drop. Makes it a pair. Goes forward again. Mello, though, powers his way back up. Hits that snap kick. Right under the beard. Into the cutter. And just like that, Storm Team 3 showing why they are the #1 contenders. That dropkick flatliner early tandem offense. Thank you, camera guy, for the bro out. And that spear right there was just absolutely nasty. Mello would catch that burning hammer. Christian Storm wouldn't kick out. He would just get up on the ropes. Right there, distracting Thaddeus. We don't see that, though, because camera guy's a joke. And that Canadian twist cutter would be all she wrote for Storm Team 3. Risen, take notes. They take a beating just the same way you guys do. That match is going to be absolutely nasty when it happens and when Fluffy Bunnies attack. You know what? I like it. They didn't have a proper name. So we move on to cruiserweight action, our Blitz division. Leading into our main event. Next man in line, we don't know. Might be one of these three. We got Guano Loco, we got Ollie Ollie Oxenfree, we got Sugar Dunkerton. I've been excited for this one since the damn thing got booked. Guano Loco my secretly favorite rookie of the season? Ollie Oxenfree. I'm a big fan of this kid. He's weird. Not just because he's got a, pastel blue mohawk and soul patch. And not because he wrestles in a kilt, but dude's weird. Dunkerton reminds me of Human Tornado. For those of you that don't follow the proper wrestling channels, go look up some Human Tornado. Wait till we're done. Do it in between us. Do it in between Blackout. We love Human Tornado here. Ollie Oxenfree. I can talk. First man out here. Making his Storm and Remedy debut. First televised match was in the Cornet Cup. How are you going to bounce on a mohawk? Thing's probably got 47 tubs of glue in it. To be fair, everybody is better than Jacob Oxley. And our pyro budget for the evening goes to Guano Loco. Rolling on some momentum after picking up that win against Amduzia on Storm this week. I don't know if he's Mexican. I don't know if he's... I don't know. I just know that he's ridiculous. So we await the third man down. Smoothest of the Blitz division. Dunkerton dancing his way down into the storm shelter here. I was going to say making his debut, but he was in that qualifier that was won by Andres Calderon to get that last spot on day 3. Still has yet to have a one-on-one match, and that's a damn shame. We got 0-3. We got Guano Loco. Quick snap, gut wrench, power bomb. Suplex, not power bomb. Into the Northern Lights, dead center, too early for a bridge. Iceman will let it slide. Draw kick to the shoulders. Loco throwing the paws. Loco's the smallest man here. Gets caught with that slap across the mask. Now sandwich between Dunk and Ox. Now Sugar throwing the paws. Loco's just catching all sorts of L-train right now. Pops into that mushroom stomp though. Gets snapped in the back of the noggin. I can talk, I promise. Ox with that arm drag takeover. Drops that elbow to the back of the head. Loco's in a bad way early here. Donkerton runs through with that out-of-nowhere elbow drop. Ox just dancing, dodges the kick and the elbow. Doesn't dodge that spin-around kick to the back of the knee, though. Donkerton runs through with the lariat. Loco throwing the right hands now with Sugar Donkerton. Dodges the kick, sends him out to the apron. Ducks down low. Going for that DDT, though. Ox comes through, throws the knee. Gets caught with the falling arm breaker. Donkerton hung back up. Taken to the outside by Loco. Guano Loco, last man standing here. Heading up top, looking to do something stupid. Dives through with the axe handle. I thought he was going to do like a forward twist drop kick because that's just what he's capable of. Goes for that European, goes for something else. Gets caught with that flip over neck breaker on the mats. Ox and Donkerton back in now. Not Oxley, wow, I see Oxley in the feed. Oxenfree going to work on the knees now. Off the ropes. Into that head scissor driver. First cover attempt. Loco breaks it up before it starts. 3 count, slightly out of position. Lucha bump in the middle. And a mushroom stomp for Ollie Oxenfree's troubles. Loco low kick. Ducks down, hits the uppercut. The fact that he's wearing curly shoes just... it warms my soul. Shoulder down low into the lower back. Spins dunk around. Hits one of the guts, low front side. Hits the pair. Runs through big face wash. Loco's first cover attempt of the match. Gets a 1 count before 0-3's back in. He gets mushroom stomp again. I was asking how that Mohawk's going to stay up when getting flipped on. First he's going to catch that roundhouse. Loco up. Hung up to dry on that top rope, that alley-oop bomb. And Loco might be dead. I'm pretty sure he hit his face on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. No, he just caught all sorts of top rope. That was nasty. Ollie Oxenfree victorious here. I honestly thought Loco was dead there. Like it looked like he not only caught his entire respiratory system on that top rope, it looks like he bounced his face on the apron. So we are now into our main event of the evening. Newest member of Project Mayhem, Nightmare, being flanked by I don't know what the hell's going on. Graphics guy, you are fired. For some reason, Amadeus Keith is behind Eddie Matua. Unless he's just out there to kill him. And Raiden Frost is with Mayhem. Not the case at all. I assure you. Brandon Gates out to watch the newest member before his match in the main event tonight at Blackout. This match will be 2 out of 3 falls. I don't think they win Raiden Frost. I mean, if they did, I don't know why you wouldn't want to join them right now. They are pretty much killing everybody. And I'm not going to speculate the fact that Mayhem are going to be out here. Oh, is that happening? That'll be sick. Rey Demonio could be facing his second loss ever in a singles match against the only member of Project Mayhem to be a world champion across the triad, Travis Palmer. Is that tonight or is that somewhere else and other stuff? We need to know. Right now, all we know, main event time. Blitz Division title action here. Official Triad ring announcer Coco out here. Down the road, Coco. I was going to say, I don't know if I can handle that tonight. On top of everything else. Nightmare came into this season the undisputed champion of the Blitz division. After the events of the Coronet Cup. Came out doing this and was unmasked as that anarchist that we've seen attacking the entirety of the Blitz division. And Brandon Gates coming out to the ring first, just cuz. Yeah, graphics guy, you were completely fired. Apparently he's only out here with just Cade, even though we clearly see the rest of Project Mayhem out here. Nightmare would run through that chamber match. Pick up 3 eliminations and relatively little issue. But then be caught by that Hawaiian cutter. Yeah, I saw Keith out there. And I saw Cade out there. I seen all. It's just the graphics guy only displayed Cade on the map. And Cade's the guy we've seen the least of coming out here. But Eddie Matua would hit that Hawaiian cutter, as I was saying. Surprise Nightmare out of nowhere and become your new Blitz Division champion. Frost out here first. As we await the champion. Eddie Matua, the only member of Future Wave to hold singles gold in the Triad. No respect for Raiden Frost. Former Supernova Pro Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. Their partner Simon Taro off somewhere on excursion. I don't know if he's wrestling for Supernova tonight. I don't know if he's back in Japan. He could be wrestling somewhere. Yeah, Matua definitely got softened up by Gates the other night. But to be fair, Gates is on some other shit this season. Apparently we don't have the new title plates for Eddie Matua yet. We may not need them after tonight. So we got the challenger from somewhere in California. I don't know if it's San Fran, San Jose, San Bernardino, San Yo Mama. We got Nightmare. We got the champion from Hawaii, representing Future Wave, representing the Honolulu Hitmen, Eddie Matua, and that is a scary idea, especially after the beatdown that Taro and Hatcher threw to each other. If you missed that exchange from Voltage, again, after you go look up Human Tornado after this match, before Blackout, go watch that elimination match that Taro and Hatcher were involved in. We got Nightmare, we got Matua, we got a main event bell. Matua throwing those forearms quick. Into that soul kick, trying to get the early advantage here. Northern Lights with the bridge. Trying to steal that first fall quick. Is that a pun that Hatcher drives a hatchback? The men of Project Mayhem looking to pick up their first win here in Blitz this season. Matua goes underneath, jumps back over. And Matua's striking on full display this evening. Except for that super kick. Nightmare dodges it. Hits that stretch out big boot though. Nightmare shoulder tackles Matua down to the outside. And Cade's on the move. Cade in a very interesting situation now. Apparently had an exchange with Jimmy Havoc. Matua gets planted though with that Uranage on the outside. Apparently Havoc, Cade, and Kersey Ramon are not on the best of terms right now. So that could be an interesting Headhunter title match. Chop just completely just shrugged off by Nightmare. Shoulder tackle down low. Into the cover. Yeah, Mayhem's kind of getting out of control. That shoulder tackle with a small of the back one more time. Nightmare snaps into that standing moonsault. Matua dodges the chop. Runs through, hits that Liger kick. Catches Nightmare clean on the top of the head, and that's a scary thought because Nightmare is about 6'6". Forearm to the face by Matua. Kicks down low. Slingshots up and over into the guillotine leg drop off that bottom rope. Matua heads up top side. Big frog splash. Not quite the frost splash. Close. Nightmare sent far side off the ropes. Lucha bump in the middle. Keith slides a chair in. And Nightmare just destroying that small of the back now. Perfect neck snap. Kicks off the ropes for a little extra torque. Into the cover. Keith distracting the referee, trying to have words. I guess he was thinking Nightmare was going after the chair there. The ropes. Drops the leg, brother. One more time, slingshots off. Corkscrew leg drop, brother. Brother. Three count, tosses the chair to the outside. Nightmare hits that soul kick down low. Throws a pair of forearms. Matua grabs a hold of leg into the dragon screw. Has Nightmare up on the shoulders. Hot shot on the top rope. To a plane of the crowd here, violating Wizard rule. Nightmare shrugs off another chop, throws the paws. Dives from about a third of the way across the ring. Spins Mateo around the forearm. Drops him with the neck breaker. Well, that's the same way that we park in a driveway. It's just, the English language is dumb. Into the cover. Mateo's foot gets onto that bottom rope, however. I didn't go to announcing doctor school to be able to know why the small of the back is the biggest part of the back. It just is. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Now you're back to work on that neck with that neck snap. Nightmare heads topside. Dark side of the moon stomp. That looked a bit low. That looked like it was straight up nutsack. What it is straight up first fall to Nightmare. And Keith in there now. What the hell's Amadeus Keith doing in the ring? Mateo throws the Hawaiian combo. Sweeps out the back of the leg. Mateo caught with that jawbreaker on the way up from Nightmare. Nightmare hits that low kick. Has the champ up. Flips him into the Crystal Lake Cutter. Now Frost up on the apron. Distracts Nightmare. Mateo a dragon suplex with the bridge. Now Cade on the ring. We have complete and utter anarchy out here, and there's not even a single... Well, there's a British guy. Brandon Gates. I was going to say there's not even a Brit out here for the anarchy, but there is. We're good. Everything works. Mateo pops the elbow joint. Floats over. Into the DDT. Where is Gates even? I haven't even seen him since the intro. There he is. Staring down Raiden Frost, and that's a scary thought. Frost splash one more time off the top. To a forearm to the face. Two count from Thaddeus, 3 count. Back to work on the arm. Mateo looking for that nasty Pele kick. Gets it clean behind the ear. Brings Nightmare back. Nightmare then fights up with the jawbreaker. Elbow down low into the back fist. Mateo rolls to the outside, right in front of Amadeus Keith. Gets caught with that fist drop. Both went down on the outside. Nightmare first to his feet, and Keith and Cade having words on the other side. And that's not what you want to see. Nightmare sweeps the leg. Mateo falls back first onto the chair. Hits that stretch out snap kick one more time. Nightmare sent back in. Mateo follows. Hits that Hawaiian cutter. Hooks the leg. We are tied at 1. Mateo fist to the back of the head. Nightmare hits that sick kick one more time. Now has a hold of the arm. Which is weird because they normally team up together down here. I don't know if there's just something said or what the hell's going on, but... What I do know is going on is Mateo is out, and we have a new Blitz Division champion. I was distracted by the nonsense on the outside, but hashtag and you're new. Right there, that Crystal Lake Cutter. Mateo would fight back with that Dragon Suplex. Does probably the second Ribbit Splash. And right around here is when I started getting really distracted with the dickery on the outside with Keith and Cade. Matua would hit that flipping Pele kick, would hit that Hawaiian cutter, get his first fall, but Nightmare would come back, throw out 2 of those snap boots, and is now the first 4-time champion in Blitz. 2-time tag champion, now 2-time Blitz Division champion. And that's going to do it for us here on Remedy. Keep your eyes peeled tonight for the feeds. We will have Blackout from Supernova tonight. I'm sure there'll be a whole lot more going on there. We may look more into the situation with Cade and Keith. We may not, who knows? So for the Digital Triad, for Jamal Atlas, Eric Karumba, who else won tonight? Storm Team 3, Ali Oxenfree, and your new Blitz Division champion, Nightmare. I have been your voice of choice, DrMarxout, and we are signing off for the week. Have a good rest of your night.